Welcome back, guys. My name is Max. Today we are reacting to TXT, also known as Together by Tomorrow. Did I get that right? No, I didn't. Tomorrow by Together. Do you call them TXT or do you call them Tomorrow by Together? Let me know. Guys, if you're new here, my name is Max. I'm a communication skills coach, and on this channel, I react to people's conversations, interviews, and presentations, and I give you my thoughts on their communication skills. So if you haven't yet, please take 1 second and hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'm pumped. Tons and tons of content to come. So thank you for tuning in. Looking forward to checking out the boys. TXT, let's get it started.
Hi, I'm Subin.
Hi, I'm Bumgyu.
Hey, this is Taehyun. Hi guys, this is Hyun Kai.
Hi guys, I'm Yeonju.
We're here today with 17.
And we'll be answering 17 questions.
Let's see what these boys are all about. I've been seeing a lot of TXT recommendations. Let's see what these boys are all about.
누구랑 하든 전 영광일 것 같아요. 네, 근데 콜라보 이제 브루노 마스랑
저도 근데 솔직히 저희와 함께 이렇게 음악을 나눌 수 있다는 것만으로 너무 좋은 경험일 것 같고
그쵸.
저는 2년 동안 미뤄오고 있는데 퍼스트 발로
They all seem quite humble so far, right? Just like a sign of their humility already. And I know this is big in the Korean culture, and if you're new here, I have lived in South Korea. I lived there for a year in a city called Daegu. And it's interesting watching these guys and watching these Korean groups and seeing their humility on display.
누구랑 하든 전 영광일 것 같아요. 네, 근데 콜라보 이제 브루노 마스랑
And there's something nice and humble about being able to openly compliment and admire other people and other artists. And that's something I talk about a lot. If you have something good to say about someone else or you think highly about someone else, let people know. Let that person know. Why not? It feels good. If you think it, say it.
저는 저희 미국 가서 쇼케이스 투어 이렇게 했을 때 그 별의 나점 할 때 핸드폰을 이렇게
나도 기억나.
진짜
너무 좋았어.
그때 너무 행복했어요.
저는 편집 올 때인 것 같아요. 편집 올 때.
아, 편집.
Is there an established leader in this group? I'm trying to look at all of them. Is there an established leader? It seems like TXT, out of all the groups that I've looked at so far, it almost feels like it's evenly distributed. The leadership is almost evenly distributed amongst maybe 4 or 5 of them, maybe all 5 of them. I'm getting good vibes from Taehyun off the bat. Seems like a grounded, polite, nice, just honest and sweet individual.
그 친구들 잘하더라고요.
투모로우바이 투게더라는 그룹 보고 정말로 놀랐어요.
음악이 뭔가 이 진정성이 있다고 해야 되나?
그렇죠.
네, 이 장르도 되게 여러 가지고
가사도 좀 집중해서 보면 좋더라고요.
일단 거기 5명 맞나 거기? 걔네들 다 잘생겼어.
These guys are funny, man. These guys are funny. Wow, Bumgyu leading the humor there. He seems very witty, which you don't really see a lot, I find, from Korean people or in the Korean culture. You don't see that type of sarcasm as often, or at least I haven't seen that sarcasm as often. So Bumgyu, really witty, really funny, and to me, he showed some leadership qualities there just by taking the lead in that interaction, and Hyun and Kai was sort of on board having fun too.
저는 락을 많이 들어요. 옛날에는 되게 힙합을 힘이 나고 싶을 때 많이 들었는데 근데 지금은 락을 들으면은 이제 5kg 더 들 수 있어요.
Yeah, Yeonjun looks like he's sort of the least involved in this. Like everyone's sort of listening in to what Taehyun was saying there, but Yeonjun maybe he was listening, but he didn't seem to be as present as the rest of the guys. Subin seems to be very present. He seems to be having some good listening abilities.
친구들 19년도 되게 좋아.
걔네 노래 진짜 힘이 나긴 해. 나도 운동할 때 자주 들어.
Yeah, Subin seems to be engaged. He seems like just a lovable guy, Subin.
뭐 해리 스타일스의 키위 이런 노래 들으면은 이제 5kg 더 들 수 있어.
I like Taehyun. I mentioned that at the very start. I really do. I think he seems, like I said, sweet, but he also seems mature. I'm going to be looking at his body language a little bit more, but I think it has something to do with that. I think it has something to do with the way he's carrying himself. He's looking into the camera. He doesn't seem flustered or rattled. He just seems very calm, composed, sweet, and mature. Like he's a a trustworthy source.
저는 무아랑 만난.
너는 빙수 먹은 거 후회 안 해?
전 솔직히 빙수보다 요거트 아이스크림 더 먹고
약간 후회하네.
장난이고 저도 빙수 먹은 거 너무 좋은 선택이었던 것 같아요. 맛있어요.
좋아요.
전 그냥 단 거 다 좋아해서.
연준이 형은요?
Yeah, to me, Subin is the best listener. To me, Subin might be a little quieter than a Taehyun or a Bumgyu. Yeonjun seems to be like the wild card, but he seems to be the one that he'll only really speak once the guys engage with him. But Bumgyu definitely seems like the jokester of the group. He's the one, it looks like, who pokes fun at the guys the most.
인증해라.
게임하는 거예요.
게임 재밌지.
게임 재밌지.
네, 저 운동하는 거요.
저도 운동하는 거예요, 요즘.
Taehyun and Bumgyu seem really confident. I just like the way they've been looking at the camera and answering these questions, especially Bumgyu. He seems like a really confident, sort of an intense guy. Like when he's looking at you, he's looking at you. So I feel like he's got a certain intensity about him. He's got a real presence about him.
직업 군인을 하고 있을 수도 있고 운동선수를 했을 수도 있을 것 같아요.
UFC에서 뛰었을 수도 있어.
저 이제 TV에서
네, 태연 선수. 와, 근데 난 진짜 뭐였을까?
Yeah, I feel like Yeonjun might actually be the funniest in a way. Yeonjun, he's just like sporadic funny, random funny. I can see him being a jokester in a different way. Bumgyu's got a different sense of humor. It's a little more, I don't want to say advanced, but it's just more cunning, whereas Yeonjun's more slapstick.
지금은 좀 아닌데.
저는
과거 분사야?
저는 기자예요, 기자.
And if you look at their posture of all of them, Bumgyu's really carrying himself very well. They all seem to carry themselves quite confidently, but generally the more open you are with your body language, that's a sign of you just being a little more comfortable and more confident with the attention on you.
그냥 무대에 쓰는 게 되게 좋지 않았어요? 그
그죠, 그죠.
느낌이?
되게-
아마 다 그랬을
저희
것 같은데.
좀 관심 받는 걸 너무 좋아해가지고.
맞아요.
나도.
설레는 느낌을 받고 싶어서
네.
가수가 하고 싶었어.
그렇습니다.
I like Hyun Kai a lot. I like him too. He seems like a really nice, really honest guy. I liked his answers there. He wanted to be a pop star or a singer to get that feeling of butterflies in his stomach. I thought that was a cool answer. I like him. He just seems like a guy, once you get him going, he'll get going. He'll start talking.
또 항상 저희를 응원하고 사랑해 주셔서 정말 감사합니다. 저희가 무아분들과 저희 5명이 서로 이렇게 이야기를 주고받고 공감할 수 있다는 게 너무 감사하고 저희한테는 정말 이게 제일 큰 힘이 되는 것 같아요.
그렇죠.
그래서 서로의 이야기, 생각에 공감한다는 것만으로도 정말 이만큼 마법 같은 게 있나
Taehyun showing some real maturity there. And that was just a really articulate, really meaningful answer.
이만큼 마법 같은 게 있나 싶습니다.
맞죠.
네, 저희가 여러분들로부터 이제 힘을 얻은 만큼 모아 여러분들에게도 저희에게서 힘과 마법을 얻어 가졌으면 좋겠어요.
예.
Taehyun, man, he's a different type of leader, isn't he? He doesn't have like your classic charisma. He's like the smart kid in school that people look up to and admire. So it's like you look up to Taehyun and admire him almost for different reasons, it seems like.
저희가 여러분들로부터 이제 힘을 얻은 만큼 모아 여러분들에게도 저희에게서 힘과 마법을 얻어 가졌으면 좋겠어요.
He's not shy, but he's not loud or in your face. He seems very confident in his own way, but again, it's not that classic confidence. It's not that classic charisma. Eye contact is such a big thing, and he seems to be maintaining good eye contact with the audience when he's speaking. So I think that's a part of his charisma. It's his presence, but again, he's not over-expressing it. He just has a very humble way of delivering his message that feels confident and feels present.
저의 이야기, 생각에 공감한다는 것만으로도 정말 이만큼 마법 같은 게 있나 싶습니다.
맞죠.
네.
And a good representative of the group, it seems like.
다음날 가서 나빠도 또 더 나은 내일이 있기 때문에
그죠.
내일을 바라보는 거죠.
항상 마지막을 살듯이 후회 없이 삽시다 우리.
그러죠.
맞아요. 내일도 중요하지만 오늘도 중요하니까.
맞아요.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, like I don't know if Taehyun has the sense of humor as some of the other guys do. You know what I mean? He seems a little more serious, a little more intense. He's got like this smart intensity about him and sort of does everything by the book. But I wonder if he has a lighter, just sort of mischievous side about him, I'd be curious to know. Yeonjun's funny. He's sort of like the kid in the group, it feels like. He doesn't really care how he looks on camera. Hyunin Kai and Subin, they seem like just really nice, solid guys that you'd love to have part of your friend group. And again, Bungyu, he kind of looks like the bad boy in the group if I had to guess. So that's Tomorrow by Together. Tomorrow by Together, TXT. Guys, if you want to watch the full uncut reaction to this video, all you need to do is click on my Patreon link below. You can also find a ton of other uncut videos for other groups that you might enjoy as well. Other than that, I appreciate you tuning in. My name is Max. I will catch you soon. Peace.